am yours, but there's always someone else. We're both so far gone.
We are under the lights here on a Friday night at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Johnny Cueto will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
Into the box, Adam Frazier. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now here's the first offering. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Now here it comes.
1-1.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Brian Hayes digging in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Frazier isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. The average sits at a cool 305 entering play. 18 homers, 56 runs batted in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And he misses there, 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
I'm set with the 0-1.
1-1.
Turned on down the line, reined in. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Stepping in now, John Nagowski. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's Gregory Polanco. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 10 home runs, 26 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Still only one out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Scooped up. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And that misses ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
3 runs already home here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Two balls and a strike now. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Throw to third, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
As a pitcher, you never want to see the pitching coach make that walk, but you never, ever want to see him make that walk in the first inning. His message, get going. We need you to eat some innings.
At the plate now, Kevin Newman. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Cueto pauses. Here's the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Solano backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
Chad Kuhl is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Fouled off.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Polanco at third. Stallings on at second with 2 down. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Next to hit, Adam Frazier, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. From the stretch.
0-1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Pirates 4 and the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Ready now is Lamont Wade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Giants, the first baseman, Lamont Wade.
Pitch on the way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Flips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And this will be fouled away. The next 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting second.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Hero?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass to baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Fouled away. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 16 homers and 42 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Numbers-wise, he's at 326, 13 home runs, and 30 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The second baseman.
So here is Donovan Solano, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Nagowski in foul ground, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
First pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Cueto's ready. Here's the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Yastrzemski is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ben Gamel.
So next to bat will be Ben Gamel. Reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at bat. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-1 the count now. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
50th pitch of the game on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 4 and the Giants nothing. So in now for San Francisco, Jason Vosler, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
The windup and the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Another one sent foul.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at bat right here.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield from center to both corners with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Tyro Estrada digging in now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
3-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We played 2 full. Pirates lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, John Nogowski. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0. Ball 2.
Now the 2-0 home. Two and 2.
2-2 now.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Gregory Polanco is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Two and 0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Next up, Jacob Stallings. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
He's set. Here it comes.
That's a
Lays
ball.
off 1-0.
We're only in the
Count
3rd
1-0.
inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Cueto pauses. Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Polanco leads off first with 1 away. Now a throw over. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they're in front 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
The pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Lamont Wade Jr. the batter, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Wade was born in Maryland and has had a nice campaign so far, and fans are noticing. He comes into today as the National League's 2nd leading vote getter at first base in All-Star balloting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
3-1 the count now. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. Ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Buster Posey is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Just short, hit hard. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Dickerson.
In now, Alex Dickerson. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Swing and a liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores. Time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way after the mound to pay a quick visit. Standing in now, Jason Vosler. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 now. From the stretch. to short. Newman's got it. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All set for the start of the fourth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Kevin Newman. First pitch of the AB now. Newman is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Into the box, Chad Kuhl. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Here's Adam Frazier as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. On he pops it up. And no one will get this one. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. Left side, but well fouled.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Now at the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Bucks out in front, 5-2. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
The shortstop, Thairo.
Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 6, Steven Duggar.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker misses, ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
1 out, runner at first. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. From the stretch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Nagowski is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be Lamont Wade Jr. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Duggar is off of first with 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Polanco. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail 5-2. And now Brian Reynolds. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen, as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
To plate now, Ben Gamble. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yastrzemski is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, John Nagowski.
Next up is John Nagowski, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates, and it remains 5-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side. Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Here's Buster Posey now. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just got a piece to the right side. Yastrzemski on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, T-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
At the plate, Alex Dickerson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Hey, Giro, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
So now to the plate, Donovan Solano. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Now batting, third baseman, Jason Bosler.
In now, Jason Bosler. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two and 0 now. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. None out, runners at first and second. Outside, 3-0 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. 3-run home run down the line and right. 4th home run for him on the season. And they take a 7-5 lead.
3-1 with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Nick Mears will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Nick Mears. Now batting, the shortstop, Tyro.
Standing in now, Tyro Estrada, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. No outs, nobody on. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The center fielder, number 6.
Stepping in next, Steven Duggar. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. The 1-1.
At the ball.
Estrada gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the AB now. Cueto squares around to bunt, and he puts it down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Up next is the first baseman, Wade Jr.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Lamont Wade. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the first offering. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball. Get down. 1-1.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Hey,
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Get down.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Giants 7 and the Pirates 5.
I'm out of chase, money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Pick it up, face. 2 scene.
Tyler Rogers takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 71, Tyler Rogers.
At the plate now is Gregory Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th. First pitch of the AB on its way. Comes set and the 0-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and this is a tricky right field to get a feel for here in San Francisco. The brick, the fence, it has a little bit of everything as the ball caroms off the wall. He does well to get it back in as quickly as he did, but it's not in time to prevent the triple.
At the plate now, Jacob Stallings. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he misses low with it, 2-0. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. High in the air out to center field. Duggar's there for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they're able to inch a bit closer on the sac fly as this is now just a 1-run deficit.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Newman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Too high. Ball.
and that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, that's a big base hit right there. The only problem now, D-Row, you have the pitcher's spot on deck. It'll be interesting to see how they play this one.
Well, those guys on the bench, they know their pay grade. They've been getting loose since the 4th inning. I look for the manager to definitely make the move here for another bat.
Wilmer Difo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Wilmer Difo.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 281 the average entering play. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. Down and away, ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, one thing's for certain, that makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
Marlene Garcia comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Up next for the Buccos, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering.
1-0.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. One and one. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. One and two. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Difo on third with 2 out. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The set and the 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. And we are tied 7-7. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out one time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Luis Oviedo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
The right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Into the box, Buster Posey. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. In his career, Posey is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Dickerson. Singled home a run in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit hard on the ground to first. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Number 7, second baseman,
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Donovan Solano as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Now the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance, it's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 pitch. And he misses 3-1 now.
Got a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Payoff pitch on its way. There's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Striding in is Jason Bossler. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. The Giants leave a couple. This remains a 7-all tie. John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59, John Brebbia.
Ryan Reynolds will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now the pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And now a soft liner to the left side. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball to straightaway left. Heading after it is Dickerson. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Next to hit is Ben Gamble. Flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gamble is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting.
Digging in will be John Nogowski. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Too low. 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Duggar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still tied 7-7. Jason Shreve gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 55, Jason Shreve.
Now to the plate, here is Thairo Estrada. It was a walk in his last trip.
Shortstop, Thairo.
Here's the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with it.
A high fastball is in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive to center field. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
To the plate now, Steven Duggar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Lifted in the air out to left field. Gamble will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, John
Wilmer Flores will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 41, Wilmer Flores.
Set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 11 home runs and 33 driven in. That misses. 2-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And up next will be Lamont Wade Jr. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Dominic Leone has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Dominic Leone.
And now in the box, Gregory Polanco tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here.
Hopefully that triple is the kick he needed to get him out of this slump. Got to feel real good to hit one hard and be able to run like that.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Ready on 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our two starters fared. It's our starter comparison. So the next to bat will be Jacob Stallings. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied down the left field line. Dickerson on his horse. And he makes the catch in the corner. So next to hit is Kevin Newman. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Ready with the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. The count to the Pirates shortstop.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In comes Dickerson. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. This remains a 7-all tie. Now it'll be Mike Yastrzemski. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Well, that's off the
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Buster Posey.
Stepping up is Buster Posey. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
1-1 home. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Alex Dickerson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pops it up. Hayes has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled away. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still tied 7-7. Jose Alvarez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Phillip Evans is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. From the stretch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Here it comes on 0-2. Nope. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So now to the plate, Adam Frazier. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
I got 3-2.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Brian Hayes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 offering. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Standing in now, Brian Reynolds, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Comes set, the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Duggar's there for it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Pirates lead 1. This remains a 7-all tie. Dwayne Underwood Jr. enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Donovan Solano. And now the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, third baseman, Jason.
Next to stand in is Jason Bosler. He went deep back in the 5th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Tyro Estrada.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
At the plate, Steven Duggar. See the look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Back up the middle. Newman brings it in, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Ben Gamel. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this gets foul. It's 0-1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. John Nogowski is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. And there's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, John Nogowski.
Big spot here, and it'll be John Nogowski, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Gregory Polanco needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 1-1. This is on the ground over the first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still tied 7-7. Mike Tauchman is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Tauchman is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Finish an 8-7 game tonight. The Giants with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Jose Alvarez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 8 runs on 16 hits. 3 errors, they left 11 runners on base. For the Pirates, 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thanks for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
You don't really want to mess with them clowns, huh? You come up with them clowns, huh? You stuck with them